Hello.
Voila!
What's up?
You know that one cat meme where it's just the cat doing this thing? Like that's how I feel at the beginning of our shows. I'm just
Yeah, got the
bobbing my
cat like
head.
doing the. It's a light color, like a white cat.
Right, exactly.
Really close to the camera. It's like I'd zoom in, but I don't want to scare the viewers. Hi, everybody.
Show them your pretty new die, what is left
the
of
non-existent die. For those who are curious, so like I get impulsive. Okay, I get impulsive. And last week I impulsively tried dyeing the whole front of my hair purple. Did the bleach, all of that. It was right. I just didn't leave the color on long enough, so now it's like this faded. Hi, say long. Now it's like this faded thing that I'm trying to decide what exactly I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to do the purple, black from here back, and then purple in the front, but do it properly.
I don't know if we didn't discuss this right before, but I'm not sure if we're making our special announcement about our new page thing tonight. But if they are, people can donate and help you get some hair dye.
Oh no, that is not something I would use that for. Wait, hey, Van, do you have a tongue piercing and I never knew?
Yes, I do.
I've never noticed it. I mean, I think we've actually only seen each other in person like an actual handful of times.
Right.
But I just realized that. I was like, boom.
Yes, I probably
was late to the party.
I'm probably like one of the only people I know that still rocks that. That's a very early 90s thing.
Yeah, it was huge in the 90s.
Right, like huge. Everybody had their tongue pierced back in the day, and then all of a sudden, like I don't think I ever hear about people getting their tongue pierced anymore.
Yeah, I don't hear about it very often. No.
I'm just one of a kind, I guess.
Did you have a good week?
I had kind of a crazy week. However, I will say it was kind of fun. We did Kyber Cave After Dark on Friday, and we were all talking about how, this week has just kind of been kicking our butts, but coming Cave After Dark is like a way of just like unpacking all that garbage and going, okay, I'm just going to chill and hang out with my friends.
It's a decompress show.
Really. It really is. I didn't really realize it before this last show because of how much stress I had. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to have fun tonight. And it was a really fun show. For those of you that may not know, we do a show Friday nights here on this channel as well. Not just on Sundays, but the show that we do Friday nights is not like this one. It is more geared to the adult crowd.
Recommended 18 and over crowd. Plus. We have adult topics, like things that just kids necessarily wouldn't understand, but sometimes they're also like a little on the raunchy side if we choose to go that way. There's also adult language allowed, but Sunday nights, this is the family-friendly one that my children can watch with me.
This is where I put my preschool teacher language on.
Yeah, and then if Van's little adult language slips in, I give him a little slap.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
What? I don't swear on accident. It's not like when I stub my toe, Psalms 23 doesn't come out of my voice. It's something else. All right, I've had a good week. Had a meeting with the authors of that book I'm drawing for. I am pretty much done with the work. We just have to finish up a couple things that was like an error on their side, and I just have to. It's a lot of easy stuff. So, hi, Steve. But guess what we have next?
Another book? Oh, nerdy news! Yay! I thought you were going to tell me you had like that. This job led to another gig or something, but nerdy news! Woohoo!
Although I am very excited to know that my name will be in a book that's being published. So that
I know you're going to be on the bookshelves. You're going to have an ISBN number.
Even if I'm not interested necessarily in the content of the book, I'm buying the book. All right. So in the news today, Metso reports Andor is coming out this week.
Yay!
I've been really loud. Sorry, all of you.
Hey, do you know is that going to be what night? Oh wait, it says September 21st.
Yes, it says right there. The date is on the screen. Fan.
Sorry, I went to public high school. I don't know how to read.
Oh, come on. So for those who don't know much about Andor, there is a link in the description. That is what I decided to talk about. Get the tea, right? So the link in the description kind of gives those who haven't seen Rogue One that has him in it or anything about his character. The link actually kind of catches you up about the
Oh.
history of his character. So if anyone
Oh.
wants to check out that, you can check that out in the description below. And also both of them tonight, both the topics are Star Wars related, so that's kind of cool. Winter
Ooh.
Star Wars Funko Pops.
Yes, I've seen
They
those. Oh,
are adorable. And if
that's
you
how they
want,
get you.
I know. Oh, I have one Funko Pop and it was a gift. I don't need any others. So,
That's how they multiply by themselves.
I know. Oh, well, I mean, if I get another, maybe they'll multiply together. Well, it's family friendly. Okay, anyways. For those who are interested in seeing the full collection of the winter Star Wars Funko Pops, the link also in the description takes you over to all the different ones. They are adorable. There's different kinds. It's really cute.
Okay, so
it looks like a little snowman.
21. Yes, the other ones are cute. I've seen like 2 or 3 of them in this line. Super cute. Like this is like a gingerbread kind of snowman kind of a guy. Hey, really quickly. Okay, so I'm looking at my calendar, and the 21st is a Wednesday.
Yes,
right?
it
Huh?
is.
Yeah.
I'm saying hi to someone in the comments.
Oh, okay. What's up, Specs? So I'm wondering, does that mean Tuesday at midnight it will be available, or
I believe so. It's usually at midnight the day of release that the episode's available.
show.
Just like the She-Hulk's the same way. She-Hulk is available at midnight on Wednesday night.
Okay.
It comes out on Thursday technically, so.
Woo, so
I was
we
just
only
glad that they're different nights so I can actually watch them.
yeah, Funkos. You wonder where your money has gone. The
Yeah,
soulless
for
black
sure.
eyes just get to me. Yeah, I didn't. That could be a whole conversation in and of itself. Is Funkos. Mine started off with one that was given to me and is now over 200 some odd Funkos. So I know all about that. Dr. Saber.
Hello.
It was nice to see you earlier at the con. Well, hello. Yes, I was at a con earlier today. I was at the Fairfield OhanaCon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I met a lot of new friends, including Dr. Saber. We picked up a lot of new subscribers. I don't know if you saw the subscribers go up today.
I haven't looked today because it's just been a crazy day. Did you see my this is my mouse is starting to blink on me. How's it going to did you see my note that I my oh no kind of thing I had in the Saber chat?
No, I did not see that.
You don't have to look now. It was a very crazy hectic morning.
Yeah.
And I didn't really get to look at stuff like I usually do. I usually take a look beforehand. My mouse, see, it's blinking on me. It was saying it was dying. So I'm like, oh no. I had that happen once, like my third show, my mouse died during the show. And I was like, oh no. All right. So next we actually have our flow of the show. Our wonderful James Kaiser, who is our producer, shows us different flows of the show. And actually this week he is our flow of the show. So
Darth Cephalus is his name.
Darth Cephalus. And
AKA James Kaiser.
AKA James Kaiser. His YouTube channel is linked below in the description.
Woo! Man, your transitions are getting better and better. Holy goodness.
If I find a fun one to do, I use it.
That was so cool. That's like the first getting back to traditional flow that we've had in a while. We've had some like unusual type of stuff for what, the last month and a half.
Hi,
Matt, what is
Matt.
going on? Good evening.
Actually, I decided to have some fun, and I added the lightning in there.
Yeah. Oh,
I
you
was like,
added that in?
I added that in, yeah, just to have some fun and like the camera panning over him and the flare and stuff. Okay, Van, your
Is my face frozen?
Yes, sir. You're like,
Oh, wait. Oh, okay.
oh, there you are. You're like,
Dude, I swear to God, I love this computer so much. And it's probably just because it's color red, but I love this computer. But it came over in like the Mayflower, man. I think I need to update my computer at some point. Yes, kilts for everybody. You get a kilt. You get a kilt. Say Wong, you get a kilt too.
I don't think the women wear kilts though.
Yeah, I guess those are just called dresses or skirts.
There's a difference.
There is a difference. Thank you, James Kaiser. Oh,
Yes,
and
thank you,
by the
sir.
way, I wanted to point out too, that was the first time I've seen somebody hacky sack a
I
saber.
know. I saw that. Went, hey, he's like hacky sacking the lightsaber there. That was interesting.
Steve said he just ordered his kilt. Dude, James Kaiser might be getting a whole trend going. You're just going to see hundreds of people in the saber community running around with kilts on.
Yes.
Jedi's in kilts. That would be dope.
Ooh, that sounds like a cool photo shoot.
It sounds like a good way to walk around the con, actually. Like, very breathable. Jennifer,
Breathable.
I'm a lady and I
Hi,
would still
Jennifer.
rock a kilt just because they look cool. They do look cool.
They
You know what?
do
Not
look
to get
cool. I mean, you are right. You are right. That would be a good reason just to wear it.
not to get too far off subject because kilts is not what this show is about. But
No, but
dude,
we're about
like,
cool things.
do you ever see people that get married in like it's like a tuxedo looking top, but then they wear the kilt?
Oh yeah, I've seen
That
it
is
before.
dope.
Yeah, it's really cool looking. Gosh, the closest is when I don't know if any of you are fans of musicals, but I grew up. I'm a musical theater geek, and Brigadoon, that it's from Scotland. It's Scottish, it takes place in Scotland.
Right.
Was a musical I did, and the guys were made to wear. They wore kilts in the show.
Right.
But because it wasn't specifically like traditional Scottish, like it wasn't real. They were people playing Scottish people. It wasn't like the real kilt underneath
Right.
the kilt. What is or isn't there. Steve said I made a kilt, but I'm getting a new one made for me in black with the triple trim reflective tape, and it'll be my Firefire kilt. That is freaking cool. That's cool, dude.
I don't know how practical it would be to fire, but it would look damn cool.
Yes, it would. So for those who didn't see the name on there, Darth Cephalus was our flow for the week, and that is James Kaiser's user. Hi, Sharon. I met you at the Comic-Con today. Oh, cool. I wasn't
Thank you for tuning in.
I apologize.
So good to see you.
I work on Sundays. I'm working on mostly editing.
Getting ready for this show.
Next, guys, every week we have our guest this week. Fan, you want to tell a little bit about our guest?
Woohoo! I am very excited. If you have been watching this show for a while, we're at 114 now. So I want to say it was like in our early 30s was the last time this. Hey, Force is in the house.
Hey.
Excellent font maker. Make sure to check out his all of his font work, Force Effects. So the guest that we have coming on tonight has been with us before. He has an incredible organization that some of the people in our audience may actually belong to. It is called the Jedi Council of America, but they extend far beyond the American borders. So with no further ado, please give it up for my man, Mr. Mike Berger. Woohoo! What?
Hey, man.
How you doing tonight, sir?
Oh, it's been a great week.
Well, I can't wait to hear about it. Now, really quickly, where you're in the middle of the country somewhere, right?
Yep, we started right here in Michigan, southeast area. 7 years ago was me and six friends, and that idea it just ran away from us fast.
And Fours says, "What's up, Mike?" Fours Effects font maker says, "What's up, Mike?"
Hey,
So you said it started off with you and six people
yes,
7 years ago.
yep.
Wow. And how many members does JCA claim now, 7 years later?
We're in the thousands. We're across 38 states and 8 countries now.
8 countries.
Yes, our latest chapter was Holland.
Wow. So how do you go expanding like that? Well, first off, when you and your buddies first started Jedi Council of America, is this what you envisioned? Did you envision an international cosplay group, or was it just something for you guys to do, or how did it start?
It was just, hey guys, the new movies are coming out. Let's go out and have fun and entertain the fans. And people liked the idea. And just next, we're outside of our town, then we're outside of our state, and then we're in the state over. And I'm just going, okay, guys, we need to rename us again because we started out as the Jedi Council of Monroe, Michigan. And it
Uh-huh.
was like, okay, Michigan, okay, Michigan and Ohio. All right, we got Jedi Council of America, we're good.
Well, but
No,
now you've expanded. What is it going to be? Jedi Council of the World of the Galaxy?
well, we have the international logo in chapters as well, but that's parallel, I guess you would say.
Right. Now, have you? Uh, I want to ask you because this is on my mind a lot. Especially working, owning a Saber store. I'm very cautious of Lucasfilm all the time and not stepping on any lines or, using names. So, for example, I don't sell a Luke Skywalker lightsaber. I sell a Luke Skywalker inspired combat saber. Um, do you guys have any problems using the name Jedi Council?
They don't have any problems with the name because it is Council and of America, so as a whole. As a Lucasfilm recognized group, there's images and things that we can't use. We can't do it for profit, and we give them credit for anything else on that line. But it was never in our goal to make money off this anyway, just for fun.
Right,
So that's our
right.
basic principle.
Now, is it primarily cosplay, or do you do like choreography and stage shows or combat or?
Yes, we do the stage combat. Utah chapter is getting ready for Band X. They're doing stage combat shows on stage there at the con.
Oh, wow,
Yes.
wow, at Fan X, that's going to be a huge event.
Yes, we just did a small show here in Michigan. Ohio also did a con. We also honored the celebrities. We just did Olivia Dabo. Other names we've added is Anthony Daniels, Ewan McGregor, Orly Shoshan, just so many.
I know Dominic Pace is a member as well, I believe.
He was our very first honoree.
Oh, wow, I didn't know he was the first one.
Yes, I actually was recent. He came to Michigan during his first small business tour.
Right,
So being friends with him, he's like, "Hey Dominic, what do we need to do to get you to Michigan?" It's like, "Line me up with a job." We've done this small shops, so I popped on my messenger. It's like, "Hey, how about doing this? Blah blah blah." Okay, cool.
right.
Like, so what did I agree to yesterday? Oh, we have this actor Mandalorian showing up. He's like, "Oh my god, you guys are going to be here." Yeah, we'll be there.
Right.
No, that's not a request, Mike. You're going to be here.
You will be here. They're using the Jedi mind control. For those in the audience who may or may not know, just to catch people up, Dominic Pace is a actor who was in season 1 of The Mandalorian. He plays a bounty hunter, and he's very much a background character. I mean, you literally, it's like a blink and you miss him kind of a thing. But he did this huge promotional tour where he went from city to city, and this was during COVID too, which was, I was a little surprised, but he went city to city and he met up with fans all over talking about his experience on the show. So that was absolutely, and he stopped by Kyber Cave. He stopped by our shop as well. So that was definitely a cool thing. So you guys recognize Star Wars celebrities. You do like stage combat shows. Do you do like fundraising or not fundraising, but charity work, visiting with kids or things like that?
Yeah, we also do charity work. Gary Sneeze is one of the works we work with. St. Jude's Children's Hospital. I'm big on helping the kids out. We've done the hospital visits, well, not since COVID, but we look forward to getting back to that at some point.
Right.
We've also been on the red carpet for Andor last Thursday.
Oh, wow.
Yes, we got lucky. We had 3 invites from Lucas to be on the red carpet, so we did a lottery for that. And I even made a special coin
Oh, wow.
for the red carpet. And those are going out to the guys, and one staying with me.
Wow.
Yes,
That's super cool.
been one of my biggest phrases every time something hits like a new chapter, new landmark. Actually, Eckstein actually knew who we were when our Florida chapter honored her, and that was again one of those wow moments. And oh yeah, I look forward to meeting your founder. Tell him to come over and say hi. I'm going. Okay, now I'm under pressure. Puppies are awesome, every single one of them.
Right. Sharon says that's nifty. I'm assuming she's referring to the coin there. So when you guys are out, first off, how did you guys get hooked up with Lucasfilms? Because I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, within the Jedi Council of America, your costumes are not required to be screen accurate, correct?
No, we're more flexible. We'll have original characters fly, so you'll see different original Sith, Jedi. You'll see samurai matchup. You'll see steampunk matchup. It's an interesting mix, and you never know what you're going to see next.
Wow. So how is I was under the assumption, and again, I mean, this is why I'm talking to you, right? So I can learn something new. But a lot of times, like I know with the 501st and the Rebel Legion, for them to go to the premieres, they have to be like movie accurate, correct? But that's not required of your group.
No, not at all. Like I said, there's other groups out there as well. There is a actual samurai group out there. Dude Vader, he's also one of our California members.
Right.
We have a Captain Phasma out of Colorado, and her armor is all hand forged steel armor. And the list just goes on with from Jedi, everything and anything you can think of, Star Wars inspired, we have.
Right.
Like I said, the only thing Lucas requires is don't use their images. We can't use their names. We are not Disney or Lucas affiliated. We're just acknowledged by them.
Wow.
So when like the big sports teams want to do Star Wars night, we're one of the groups that are invited to those.
So do they call you then and say, "Oh, hey, we've got a football game in Miami, and they're going to do Star Wars night. Do you have characters?" They contact you.
They contact Lucas, and then Lucas sends out an email to all groups. So you'll see 501st, Rebel Legion, Mandalorian Nerds, Jedi Council. There's other small local groups depending on state, but it's all of us. It's not just singled out. They can't pick and choose. It's okay. We want 55 members. Detroit Red Wings. We've been on the ice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they had a great photo. They took lift up and got a picture of all of us around Red Wings logo. It was awesome picture. We've done Detroit Tigers. Um,
That's
all the other states. I just can't keep track of everything half the time. But
yeah. Well, your group is so large now; it's more than just the 7 people that started it.
yeah, we've gone far.
So, Commander Negron is in the house there. Aiken Saber Academy is there. He's saying,
I
how do I get that permission? I must have missed it. I'm sure you can contact Mike Berger and he can help you out. In fact, I'm sure they would love to open up more JC councils. You could be in the JC Jedi Council of America over there. Open up your own branch.
Yep, Tony's on my friends list. He knows how to get hold of me. It comes with the territory. We know each other. I know the people in other costume groups like Ghostbusters and the G.I. Joe group, the Finest, and so many other groups that are out there.
Right. Now that's an interesting question. I didn't get to ask you this last time, but for you personally, what is it about Star Wars? You could be part of a G.I. Joe group or a Ghostbusters group or any of these other cosplay groups, but what is it about Star Wars for you that makes this something that you really want to dedicate your spare time to and grow and expand to other people?
It was what I grew up with. I mean, I watched the originals, A New Hope, in the theater. Empire Strikes Back, and it might shock a lot of people. I rode in the back of a pickup truck to go watch that one back in our age.
Right.
But
When that was
the
legal.
fights and the blasters and the armor, it was just cool.
Right. So that was when you were a kid, but I mean, you didn't start this organization as a kid. You were an adult, obviously, when you started this. What made you decide to go and really dedicate your time to that? Because you could have done anything.
It was the sequels that when they first announced the Force Awakens, it's like, hey guys, let's do this for fun, And the 501st, they're great, but they stand there. And when you put on the lightsaber fights and you hand the kid a lightsaber and pose with them, you're bringing more of a show to them. So under 501st rules, they can't duel. So,
Ah,
right, same way with Rebel Legion. So their hands are tied on a lot of things. But I made the rules. I said lightsaber fights are okay as long as we don't duel the fans. We don't know if they have a combat grade lightsaber. We don't want to be the jerk and break their lightsaber. We don't want anybody to get hurt. We want it to be fun.
right. Wonderful. So, um, you when you first made this, you obviously are a Jedi, but did you have a mix of people playing different kinds of characters when you
Yes,
first started this out?
yes, we had a mishmash of different characters, and our Indiana and Illinois presidents, they're Sith, and we have a guy in Colorado who 3D printed a C3PO costume. Uh,
Wow, I love
yeah,
those costumes.
and Anthony Daniels signed that one for him, and he had that clear coated permanently. So
Wow.
it's his bragging rights.
That's absolutely incredible. So when you guys were first getting started, at what point did it start growing outside of your little group? At what point did you start, having people from other cities or saying, "Hey, how do we do this where we're at?"
Actually, it was opening night of Rogue One. We showed up for our local theater, and when people realized that we're not as picky on the costumes, and we're having a sense of humor and entertaining the fans, oh, here, hold the lightsaber. You look cooler this way. And watching the kids' face light up and at that point, people are seeing what we are. They want in.
Right.
No, Tony. It's just choreographed. We use part of the SEA format. It's all stage moves, and then from the set moves, you build a set on that.
Okay. So your people put together their own routines?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Very, very cool. So then you went to the first event for the Force Awakens. Was it from that first event that your organization started to grow from there? I
Yeah.
mean, so right away, as soon as you decided to make this little group, people are already wanting to get in.
Oh yeah. Like I said, Rogue One. It just blew up from there. We actually crashed the theater's website where the owner and corporate showed up, wanting to know what the heck we were doing. And that's when they asked us to come back for Solo. It's like, oh, sure, we can do that. And we set up goodies for the kids and raffle prizes, and we just brought the whole community in, and people loved every bit of it.
Wow. I'm sure they absolutely love that. Force Effects says it's truly all about people's faces lighting up when they see what the Sabers do.
It is. I mean, watching that kid's face light up, it's worth it.
Sort of like Rocky Horror Picture Show, they spread. Yeah, and you do spread. So how fast? Okay, so obviously, if people are coming to this event, they're joining your group. How fast was it before you started moving into multiple states? Did it all just kind of snowball quickly?
Uh, Pretty much started out as a spiral. Like I said, we were in Southeast Michigan, and then we had a few people in Toledo, Ohio, just across the border. And next, we're in Kalamazoo, and we're out in Flint, and we're out in Grand Rapids, and Columbus, Ohio, and Elkhart, Indiana, and Chicago, Illinois, and being on the different social media, that's been a useful tool as well. Next thing we're in Texas and Florida and Nova Scotia and Ireland and in the
Wow.
UK.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, what was that like to get your first, international one when you realize it's gonna have to be bigger than the Jedi Council of America?
It was, I believe the UK was our first one. But yeah, it was, hey guys, we're now outside the US. I think we need to do something else now for the international division. We're not going to stop. This year alone, we've opened up 12 chapters already, and it's only September.
Wow. That is absolutely amazing. And as all of these chapters, do you guys kind of like all plug into one website or something like that? Like, how do you keep track of what all these different groups are doing and all the opportunities that are available for you?
Well, Facebook is our main medium right now, so what I have is a separate web or page just for the officers. So if we come up with a new idea, I put it on our High Council page.
Hmm.
So next year we plan to celebrate our 8th anniversary, so we're all gonna do our own celebration during the month of August.
Hmm.
And they go to their chapters, say, "Hey guys, this is what we're doing. This is how it's being formatted."
Right. Right. And for those of you in the audience, there down below, there's going to be a link to the description and to check out Jedi Council of America. So if you want more information about that or what they do, or even how you could start your own chapter, that is down below. That's
Yeah,
another thing. It sounds to me that for you to grow so quickly, it sounds like they're not like super difficult requirements for people to start their own chapter. It
no,
sounds
it's not.
like an
Uh,
easy process.
yeah, we have a lot of links for resources. Um, Starboard Shavers is one of our sponsors. We get a discount there. Ripper Blades, we have a discount.
Nice.
Armory. If you're looking for Twilight, we have a link to Twilight Pam, and we set everything up. We have the certificates that we give out to the kids, and the one we give out to the celebrities as well. We put that up. Our logo or stickers or patches. So we set up the page really easy, and then our rules, which is no politics, no drama, pretty much all the moral rules that should be in any group. You know,
Right.
we're not single parts. You know, don't be that creepy guy because we have got emails and Slave Leia and Dark Talon, and they're not good for that.
Right. Yeah, that's not well. I mean, I could definitely see why it would grow then. Is there any places that you've been surprised to, or do you ever go out and visit any of the other chapters?
I'm on the border, so I bounce between Ohio and back, and I've been to Celebration, so I've been to California this year, and I almost got a hold of you. It's like, hey, you know what? You could do a live interview in studio.
Right.
Celebration was definitely a lot on the mind. We had people from New York, we had Northern California, Southern California, Nevada, Colorado. We had one from Utah. So we had people from everywhere.
How did that feel to have all these people? I mean, did you know all of these people, or were a lot of these people new to you? Or
Some of them I bumped into, and it's like, oh wait, you're part of our New York chapter. So some of them were surprised. Some of them I was on hunt looking out for.
did you guys get together and do like a big group picture or anything?
No, we didn't do that. We got individual pictures. I got a picture with our New York member Paul. He is a Pedro Pascal lookalike.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he
Really?
Pens stop and do a double take with him.
So I guess he doesn't really have a choice of what character he gets to be. Yeah.
For the run, so.
So what is the goal of Jedi Council of America? What is it that you want to be known for, or when people think about JCA, what image do you want them to pop in their mind?
Breaking the mold. I mean, everybody thinks you have to have a movie accurate costume. You have to seek approval of the big three. It's not true. You don't have to do that. You can do something creative and go out and put on a show and ham it up and drag the fans in on it. You know, do something different, break the mold.
Right. And do you feel that you've done that, or are there still places that you're trying to get to, or things that you want to see happen?
Oh, there's plenty I'd love to see happen. I'd love to see us hit Japan and have an army of samurai stormtroopers with samurai Darth Vader. I would love to see that.
Oh, that's a great idea. Matt says it sounds super fun.
It is, Matt. It is. I mean, there's times we come home, we are exhausted, fall over, and we're still smiling.
And you get to be around like-minded people for the weekend. You're all into the same thing. I could see where that'd be absolutely fantastic.
It is, and being recognized by the celebrities is also a blast. Kerry Jones, he was the Wookiee from Book of Boba Fett, Matt Adams. 2 weeks later at Celebration, he recognized me as, "Hey, Mike, how you doing?" I'm watching his fans turn around and just look at me as like, "Who the heck is this guy?"
Right. Anna says, "Wow, I love that idea. Break the mold." And Anna is out in Mexico. What is up, Anna?
Have the Mexico chapter. Let's get it going.
Yeah, hey, are you ready to open up the Mexico chapter? Actually, you guys, they are a fantastic Saber group. They are Saber fighters, but they do cosplay as well. We've had interviewed them on this show before, but Anna, are you guys ready to open up a chapter out there? We can get it going for you. This is the man to talk to. She says, I promise I'll check the Facebook page of JCA. Woohoo!
Right. We also have a website, JediCouncilAmerica.org. You can find every functioning chapter. You can email us. You can request us for events. See every celebrity we've honored so far. We're evolving as we go. We're learning plenty of things as we go along. Oh, I love Margie. I got some for redheads.
Yeah. She does a fantastic Mara Jade as well.
We have one in Utah as well. We have a Slave Leia in Pennsylvania chapter. In fact, Pennsylvania honored Julian Glover a couple weeks ago.
Jennifer says, quite fun. Yes. Looking forward to the new certificate designs eventually rolling out.
Yes, Jennifer is our digital artist.
Oh, okay. So
all our certificates and all our artwork has been designed by her. And the other thing is acknowledge your crew.
Right, definitely. Definitely got to do that. You can't be where you are without them.
Nope.
So these certificates, are these what you give to the celebrities, or what are these certificates?
We got some for the kids. We have an honorary Padawan and an honorary Sith Apprentice. Those we just give out to the kids. Put their name on it, sign it by a character, put a date on it. The honorary Jedi Master we give to the celebrities. We date that, put their name on it, and sign our real name on those. And Ashley Eckstein, Dominic Pace,
Ahsoka Tano, I know that's hardcore, man.
Anthony Daniels, Ewan McGregor. We got a nice list already so far.
Wow, you said Ewan McGregor?
Yes, our Massachusetts chapter got him a couple weeks ago.
Wow, that is crazy. So all these people have definitely heard of the Jedi Council. So do you plan to do any kind of do you guys do get-togethers or anything with other chapters, or?
It's been brought up. We might have to do that somewhere down the road for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What do you see for the next 5 to 10 years for JCA?
The rest of the world.
Right.
Be nice to have a couple of our crew and a couple of the shows. We're up there with the 501st. We have that medium as well to our access.
Right.
Stage extras.
Right. Being able to do performances all over. Fantastic. Mike, we're getting ready to come near the end. Is there anything that you want to leave with people? Any thoughts or ideas? Or if people want to find out how they can be a part of JCA?
Get a hold of the JCI. Just hop on Facebook, Jedi Council of America. We have a fan page. You can message us directly from there. We have plenty of officers that also handle it, so it's not just me getting buried. JediCouncilAmerica.org, our website, email us. Local con, you never know who's walking around.
Do you guys have your own insignia or patches so people can recognize what a JCA member would look like? The coin. Okay.
Right. The Jedi symbol with cross sabers in the middle.
Okay.
That is our logo. Again, our original design. But last words I'll leave anybody is inspire, encourage, and lead the example.
Beautiful. Inspire, encourage, and lead the example. I like it. All right, Mike, we are going to close up. I see Metzo back there. She's a little surprised. We're going to close up. I want to thank you for being on with us tonight. Please come back again, especially when as you guys are growing, or if you have more announcements. I'll be looking for those pictures of you guys on the red carpet for Andor. We are excited about that here.
Yes, we got a few of those already up with our website. Todd from our Southern California chapter has a picture with Diego Luna himself.
Oh wow!
Yes, some of the celebrities out there. Kellyman was out there. There was the actress from Mon Mothma was there. There were quite a few.
Wow! Wow! Mon Mothma! Holy schnapples! Okay, well, dang. We might have to get in on this, Mezzo.
That runs the Northern California chapter. You're familiar with him from his cons.
Right. Rob Kaiser is the it runs the California chapter.
Yep.
Right. I think I saw his. I think he had a photo at the red carpet with the stormtrooper helmet and like a tuxedo jacket on.
Yes. Yep, he got lucky on the lotto draw on that one. So
Woohoo!
then we had
That's a.
Andy from our Colorado chapter to run up our trio.
Oh, only 3 people went to that.
Yep, we had 3 passes, so one I ended up doing a lottery for it to keep it fair. So we had people from Michigan, Ohio, North Carolina, etc. All excited and wanted in. So doing a lotto, make it fair. So Northern California, Southern California, and Colorado got to represent. So
Wow, that's so cool. Man, well, we'll have to get in on the next. And they're having events all the time with all these Disney shows that they've got. I'm sure you've got a ton of more events coming up ahead of you guys.
definitely.
Yeah. So if you want to be a part of that, and if you want to start the Mexico chapter, or if you want to start a chapter anywhere, it sounds like on the planet, maybe you want to start the first moon chapter, you can go ahead and contact Mike at the JCA, and they will help make that happen. Mike, I want to thank you so much for being with us tonight.
It's always enjoyable to talk about things that you love.
I can't agree with you more. Take care of yourself, and thank you again for staying up late with us.
Not a problem.
All right. Go ahead, Mezzo. Roll that tape.
I don't look surprised ever. Ever.
Sorry about that.
Are you? He's for those who don't know at home. Van had COVID recently, and he's still recovering.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that was taking a swallow down the wrong pipe during the video because my thing, I don't know what it is. My computer's like delayed, so I didn't even know the video started until it was like right at the end of it.
It was. I did tell you in our little private stream chat that they were 20 seconds each.
Right. Well, right.
Jeez, that was fun. That was that was very enjoyable interview. Thank you very much, Mr. Berger, for coming on our show this evening. Yes, again, if you want to check out the Jedi Council of America, down in the description below is a link to their Facebook page, and you can find out more information about them there. So down below. Next, we actually have our wonderful Kevin Hogan, who goes to all the conventions in the area and gives.
I just saw him today.
And Van just saw him today. I have yet to meet the closest I've met to Kevin is when he was on our show,
right?
And then Mr. Kaiser I have not met either. So I have not met.
James lives in Oregon, so it might be a little while before you meet James.
Hi Kevin, gotta go to rehearsal. Okay, have a good time. I usually go to Oregon like once a year, but since COVID happened, I haven't been able to go.
Mm-hmm.
And because one of my best friends lives up in Eugene.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe if he lives close to Eugene and all, I'll be like wave as I go past.
I'm pretty sure he's like in Medford. I think
Medford's on the way. So
right, exactly. So you can stop in.
Cool. Oh, Fairfield Anime Comic Con was today. Oh, that's why you guys saw each other today. It was the convention.
Right. James Kaiser owns a video store too. So if you still have a VHS player, like you could go in and buy videos.
Don't.
Yeah, I know who does. Right?
My mom does. All right, so here is Kevin Hogan's Comic-Con Adventure Report for this week. Enjoy.
Hello everyone, this is Kevin Hogan from Northern California with another episode of California Comic-Con Adventures. On the weekend of Saturday, September the 10th, 2022, there was a first ever Pokemon Fun Fest in downtown Sacramento at the Fremont Park there. This was a free event there. It was the first of its kind there. It was very fun there. I myself there went there as Gengar the Ghost Pokemon. Also ran into a giant Rattata and a few other Pokemon walking around there. Got to see some people dressed up as Pokemon catchers there. We got to also see people playing Pokemon Go in a tournament, Sword and Shield in a tournament there. People showing off some cool Pokemon souvenirs on display there. Like even had a person with a 3D printer showing up, printing off Onyx, make your own Onyx toys there. So it's really impressive what you can do with 3D printers these days there. And so we're looking forward to see what people host in the future events there at the downtown Sacramento area there for future events. So fun to see there. And also that same weekend there, OhanaCon, which travels up and down the state of California in a different city every weekend, had not one but two events there. On Sunday, September the 11th there, OhanaCon visited the city of Fresno there. We got to see lots of fun people and their cool cosplay contests there with their cool, awesome Sonic the Hedgehog, Joker, and other cosplays there. And also on September the 8th through 11th, at the Gold Country Fair there at Northern California, I myself there was walking around as Marty McFly there. They were at the fairgrounds there with some Star Wars actors there. Also, Cooley Jackson, the White Power Ranger, was there. We got to see the R2-D2 droid rolling around there. We got to see C. Andrew Nelson signing autographs, who's the Darth Vader from the original old special edition Star Wars movies there. And it was really cool there. It was an awesome time. And we also got to see all the petting zoo and other really neat zoo exhibits there for the normal county fairgrounds going on along with the Comic-Con there. It was really fun there. And for those of you interested in upcoming events there are additional things. For example, California Republic Comic-Con is going to be on September the 25th in Placerville, and also is going to be Collectors Fest Comic-Con in Santa Clara Convention Center on September the 24th through the 25th, and Ohana Comic-Con returns to Salinas on September the 25th, and also the 30th celebration of the Folsom Renaissance Fair is going to be September the 24th through the 25th there in Folsom. And also in Hollister, the South Bay area there, is going to be the Northern California Renaissance Fair. That's going on weekends September the 17th through October the 23rd. So that's going on there at the Hollister area there. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the pics, and we'll see you up at the next Comic-Con.
It's like happy music.
I know it's so delightful. Yeah, so we saw Kevin there this week. And on that note, really quickly too, because I did not realize it was coming up. Next weekend, you will find Kyber Cave on Saturday and Sunday at the Candy Palooza Fest at the Jelly Belly factory here in Fairfield.
That'll be fun. I am sorry to miss out.
Why do you miss everything?
It's my son's birthday weekend. His
party Dude, it's literally Jelly Belly. I mean, like where else would you?
Like, firstly, I don't like jelly beans. Secondly, of all the years I've lived in this town since lived in the town next over from Jelly Belly since I was 3, pretty much, and I've been once.
Well, we're gonna be there. Forget you. They actually had like about 3 or 4 years ago, they actually had 2 of the actors from the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, or Willy Wonka. Yeah, they were the grand candy masters.
Say Wong. Don't like jelly beans. I know it's shocking. Part of it just kind of like I just got used to not liking them in a sense at first because I had braces for 9 years throughout my life.
Right.
That's a long story all on itself. I'm so excited for Andor because I love Diego Luna. Now, before he was Andor, Force again. I'll say it again. Come to Florida for a con. Come see me. is what he's saying. I would love to come to Florida.
Right.
Okay, blanking. Oh, Diego Luna. So,
Right.
who has seen Dirty Dancing? Okay.
Yes.
There was a Dirty Dancing Havana Nights that came out some time ago, and he was the main guy in it. And I've been a fan of him ever since then. And so then I saw he was in Star Wars. I was like, Diego Luna is in Star Wars.
So
Sorry,
you were one of the 3 people that actually saw that movie.
My husband's the other one.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I love dance. And I mean, I can't dance with crap, but I love watching it.
Right.
Yeah, I've been a fan of his ever since. And so like it's one of those things where it's one of those performers, actors, entertainers that I'm like really excited for him, even though I'm not a person in any entertainer's life. Oh my goodness. All right. So thank you, Kevin Hogan, for that report. Now, there's a couple of things I want to mention. Okay. On Wednesday, September 28th, okay. Metzel, I'll teach you how to do the East Coast. Honey, Forrest, I have a collapsible cane in my car. I'm not sure I could take it. On September 28th, starting on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific, Mezzo is going to start gaming on the channel.
Yeah!
Oh my goodness. I said it. I've said it officially. I just wanted to polish off a couple things, but so we're going to start September 28th. I am going to be gaming here. It'll most likely be on the YouTube page only.
Okay.
We're only gonna be streaming to that Force. Finally. We're gonna start with a game that was kind of bigger, like kind of blew up a little bit recently, and I want a chance to play it. Okay, and I've been waiting to play it. I've been saving it for our stream. Okay, it's gonna be Forrest. I'm sorry, you might relate to it a little bit. The title of it. It's called The Mortuary Assistant. It's about a young woman who works as a mortuary assistant, but she finds out that one of the bodies is possessed, basically, and she kind of gets stuck into this thrown into this world where she has to figure out how to find out which one's possessed and do the correct ritual for it to kill it and stuff like that. We have a Jedi Council of Florida. We know the cons. So I haven't been to a real convention in a very, very long time. So yeah, look for that information. September 28th at 10 a.m. Pacific. I will be streaming from here in my room. The Mortuary for the first time. Now, I like scary games, but it does not mean I don't get scared. I get very scared.
Is this why you're doing it at 10 in the morning?
No, it's more because that's when my children are gone. Every other evening, I'm busy. For those who don't remember, I sing opera, and so when I scream, it's like ah! It's like that. Oh, I hope my family wasn't concerned.
Right, people are going to start running in the room now.
Like, are you okay? No, I'm fine. Actually, when I fell off of a stage once, and I was a costume character for an amusement park, my supervisor ran over to me and he's like, "Are you fine?" And I'm already running up the stairs and I go, "I'm fine." I was running up the stairs and I finished the show, did 3 more, and then went to the hospital. The show must go on.
The show must go on.
So that is, and we also have another announcement coming up soon, but this one I'm not really sure we're quite ready. I just want to put a couple polishes, I think.
Okay, we'll push it
before we officially announce it. We can probably announce it on Friday evening.
Okay.
And Sunday. We'll probably just announce it at both shows.
We have a big announcement coming for you soon that we are very excited about.
It is part of excited.
Our commitment to building Kyber Cave Productions as kind of its own separate thing from Kyber Cave. Of course, hopefully, and you know what's funny, because I've actually, like Matt Torres one time made a comment about, I didn't know you guys sold lightsabers. Yes, we are first and primarily a lightsaber store. You can check us out at kybercave.com. We have lots of sabers. A couple of the people that, thank you so much for coming on tonight, that I met today. Sharon was one of them. I met them today, and they have come on tonight as guests. So Kyber Cave Productions, we're trying to really build it out as its own special thing. That's the new gaming show. So we're gonna have a whole bunch of new shows and new projects coming up.
Very exciting.
Yes, it is a big
Jedi
step
Council
for
of
us.
America has their own YouTube channel as well. Jedi
Oh,
Council
beautiful.
of America. And for those of you who want to check that out, it is now in the chat.
Thank you
kindly. I'm so fast. That is the link to the YouTube channel for Jedi Council of America. So go ahead and check them out. And also their Facebook link is in the description. To close out our show, we always have our Talk of the Town, which is always Star Wars related. So if you want your Star Wars fill, come by kybercave.com and you can check out the merch and such below. If you're interested in merch, maybe make sure you're around for the announcement that we've got coming up. I mean, you know.
Dude, Mets, you could totally do a radio show. I could totally hear you just babbling to yourself at like 3 a.m. between music breaks.
My first thought at 3 a.m. would be like, hello, everybody. Welcome to Metzo's Middle of the Night Show. Like, I feel like I would have to be chill and calm for that.
Right.
All right. So thank you, Van. Thank you, James. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Mr. Burger, for being here with us tonight. You guys have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you at our Friday night show after dark, 8 p.m. Pacific. 18 plus
Please
recommended.
share, subscribe, and let your friends know. We picked up a bunch of viewers today, so I think we're like 30 people away from our next Saber giveaway. Don't forget, every 50 subscribers, we give away a combat saber. Hey, Gloria! I haven't seen it. We haven't seen Gloria pop up in forever.
Gloria. Right at the end, we'll enjoy the talks, guys. Have a good week. We'll catch you later. Bye.
Bye.